What's happening? Awful Adam here, and this is an unbelievable, awful roast of the roast master himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the awful roast of David Lucas, the man who single-handedly proved that you can build a massive comedy career entirely out of 3 ingredients: a vape, a neck beard, and the words, "You look like." David Lucas is famous for roasting people on the Kill Tony show. He is widely considered a master of insult comedy, and by master, I mean he uses the exact same formula that 12-year-olds use in video game lobby chats. His roasts are incredibly complex. They always follow a strict intellectual structure. Step 1, look at Tony Hinchcliffe. Step 2, blow a massive cloud of cotton candy flavored smoke directly into the microphone. Step 3, say, "Tony, you look like a gay toothpick that sells insurance." Boom! High art. Genius, man. Give the brother an Emmy. David's entire comedic defense mechanism is just predicting what people are going to say about his weight and then saying it first, but a lot slower. He walks out looking like a walking velvet couch and expects us to be shocked when he makes a fat joke about himself. David, you don't need to tell us you love food. We can see the gravitational pull you have on the front row. You're the only comedian working today who needs a structural engineer to approve the stage before you do a set. And let's talk about that signature vape, man. You cling to that vape pen like it's an oxygen tank keeping him alive on Mount Everest. He can't deliver a single punchline without inhaling enough synthetic watermelon vapor to choke a horse. Seriously. I'm convinced that there's not even actual weed or even nicotine in it even. It's just gravy. He's just vaporizing liquid beef broth so he can eat while he talks. Whenever Dave gets roasted back by someone who actually has a quick wit like me, Awful Adam, his reaction is always the same. He doesn't come up with a clever comeback. He just lets out that loud, deep, wheezing laugh. You crazy, man. You crazy, bro. That's not a laugh, David. That's your lungs crying for help because they haven't seen oxygen since 2018. It's the same sound a Honda Civic makes when the alternator is dying. But you have to respect his work ethic. David is open for some of the biggest names in comedy: Louis C.K., Joe Rogan, constantly on the Kill Tony show. And you know why they love having David on the road with them? Because next to David, everyone looks like a fitness model. Joe Rogan takes one look at David Lucas and immediately goes home to take 3 more ice baths and then doubles his intake of elk meat just out of pure panic. David is a walking public service announcement for cardio. He does like to act like he's this tough, street-smart guy from Macon, Georgia, but his dad was a Georgia state senator. David grew up in a nice, wealthy, political household. He didn't choose the thug life. He chose to disappoint a politician. He's not a hardened street comic. He's a rich kid who discovered hoodies, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and the concept of yelling at people for money. But David, keep smoking that vape. Keep wearing those custom-made XXX tracksuits that look like they were sewn together from that old theater curtain. And most importantly, keep telling people what they look like. Because God knows, if you ever had to write a joke with an actual setup and punchline, you have to start working an actual 9 to 5. You're killer shit though, David Lucas. Stay awesome, brother. Thank you, everyone. You've been great. Stay awful.